Hi guys! So today I want to talk to you about this book that I've been reading, and this is kind of a really personal subject, bit of a touchy subject, but I'm going to do it, I'm going to throw it out there, and it's basically, I just want to talk to you guys about panic attacks and anxiety. So this book is by Dr. Anya Tuberty and it's called When Panic Attacks. I bought this in Eason's years ago actually, but I've only got around to reading it now. So this book has been excellent. I'm going to go into talking about this in a second, but for anybody that doesn't know or who's lucky enough that has never experienced a panic attack, basically what happens is you get this massive rush of adrenaline that goes through your body, and you just feel, it's kind of like it gives you that flight or fight response where you just either want to run away. It makes you feel sick, it makes you feel like you're going to pass out, it makes you feel out of control, it makes you feel really vulnerable, and they're really horrible, really hard. It's a really, really horrible thing to go through for anybody, and I've seen people suffer from them from all ages. So I basically got my first kind of panic attack when I was about 17. It was around my Leaving Cert. I kind of had put myself under a lot of pressure and I wanted to do really well, and I think it started from then, and I just have battled them for years now, but I've gone through loads of things in my life. I've gone and I've tried everything. I tried hypnosis, I tried loads of different things, but I'm just going to tell you guys a couple of the things that I found that really, really helped. And so the first thing I found that really helped was I cleaned up my diet. So starting with my diet, I would eat kind of 70% paleo. And you guys can look up a paleo diet. I would eat really clean, everything really, really fresh food. No preservatives, nothing like that, very little, no sugars, so eating clean. Then the second thing that I did was I decided to focus a lot on some supplements, which I was never really big into with supplements, but I've realized that they play a massive part in your mood, in your hormones. So supplements that I started taking was 5-HTP. So 5-HTP is for serotonin, and basically serotonin is a happy hormone and it's produced in the gut, which I never knew until a couple of weeks ago. So basically I suffer with IBS and I also suffer with celiac disease, so that means that my gut doesn't function very well, and I found by taking the 5-HTP, it's an amino acid, so it can't harm you or anything like that. It's natural. By taking the 5-HTP, it's totally leveled out my moods, and also it apparently boosts positivity and happiness. Another thing that I did was then, and by the way, 5-HTP is available. It's actually, you can't get it in Ireland. It's not, you can't get it from here. I think it's banned. I don't know why. And then you can get it though from onit.com. I know Joe Rogan's company that he does supplements and stuff. They actually sell a brand of 5-HTP. I think it's called New Mood. So it has 5-HTP. And it actually has B vitamins as well, I think. So that's actually the next thing I was going to talk to you guys about, was B vitamins. B vitamins are basically there as well. They're really good if you're suffering from anxiety, depression. They kind of would level out your hormones. B vitamins, a good B complex is meant to be good for the brain. So I started taking that. And I've noticed quite a big improvement, but I think that I just wanted to do this video because I really wanted to, number one, I wanted to talk about this book, and number two, I just kind of, the last couple of months for me have been massive in my growth, and I suppose I was always a bit afraid. I was always really fearful of people knowing that I had panic attacks, or because you feel really vulnerable and you feel like people judge you, and you know, it's the hardest thing in the world to face something like that. And I don't think I was ready then, but I'm ready now, and it's kind of like I just wanted to help someone with this video. That's why I'm doing this vlog, because this book has helped me so much, and if anybody goes out and buys this book and reads it, it will definitely change how you think about panic attacks or anxiety or whatever. But yeah, so personal, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. And by me putting this out there about my struggle, like I said, hopefully it helps somebody else. But by me telling everyone that this is who I am and this is what I've been through, it's finally outing me, and it's me being totally and 100% honest. And panic, you know, by me telling people my fear, it can no longer kind of live inside of you. So I know that sounds quite mad, but anyway, it makes sense though, because if it's finally out in the world, it's like it no longer owns me. That's kind of how I feel about it. So I just wanted to film this video, and I hope that it helps someone. But basically this book, back to the book, this book, When Panic Attacks, gives you the skills, and it basically breaks it down from start to finish about everything about panic attacks. It tells you other people's stories, it gives you coping mechanisms, it retrains you how to deal with it. And I just think it's a really excellent book. And I just want to say, if you know anybody that suffers with anxiety or panic attacks, you should really get them a copy of this. But also just be supportive. It's the hardest thing to go through and not know why, you know. You kind of recluse yourself from people and events, and you know, it becomes from one thing. Say you get a panic attack in the supermarket, then it's like, oh, I don't want to go to the supermarket again, and then it rolls over into cinemas, and then it rolls over into friends' birthdays, and then it just grows and grows and grows. And a really good quote that I heard was, I'm gonna totally arse it up, but basically there's two monsters that live inside you, and it's just basically the one you feed is the one that grows. So I think for the last couple of years I've been feeding the wrong monster, and finally by me doing this vlog, is the monster is starved and it can't grow anymore. So that's me. I've outed myself and it feels really good. I feel quite vulnerable, but what can you do? Look, at the end of the day, we're all human, we've all got our faults, and I just think that people should support each other. And like I said, if you know someone that's going through that, don't be mad at them if they leave you in the middle of a restaurant. Or I know, you know, it's hard because it's such a long process to try and sit with it, but what I've learned in the last couple of months is really sit with the panic and don't let it control you. You have to keep going, and you will conquer it. If, like I said, if you starve the beast, it won't live anymore. So that's my blog, that's my vlog for today. If you guys like this video, please click the like button, and yeah, peace out. See you in my next one. Sorry that was so heavy, but had to be done.